Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to get into Amazon Warrior episode number 14. Now, if you're new to my channel, you don't know what the Amazon Warrior is all about, all you have to do is watch episode number 1. But for everybody else, you already know the deal. Get your drinks ready. And as usual, I got to throw my usual disclaimer out there. This is not a little kid video. Alright, so if you got little kids, put them out the room. We're going to be drinking, we're going to be cursing, we're going to be talking shit. You know how we do it. Also, this is not a tech video. Now, even though I do got some tech products on deck, this is not a complete tech video because we will be drinking and we'll be doing a lot of talking and having a lot of fun. Alright, so let's get right into it. Now, as usual, I have my co-host on deck, the fabulous Miss T in the building. What up, T?
Hey, y'all.
T is back on deck. All right, and also my other co-host, the soundboard. All right, so I got the soundboards on deck. All right, now tonight we're gonna go a little easy on the bombs tonight because you know last week we was kind of turned up, but I can't make any promises. All right, we got something new to drink tonight, so if I start getting turned up, the bombs might start dropping. You know how that goes. All right, so let's get busy. Let's bring up the checklist. Now, I was on Twitter earlier. I seen a lot of y'all cats drinking Ciroc. A lot of y'all cats drinking beer, Hennessy. I see y'all doing it up real big. Tonight, me and T decided to experiment with something new. Now, T, this is the same thing I mentioned last week that we seen in the liquor store. It's about $26 or some shit. But we're going to get this the old college try. All right, so we got the Old Smoky Tennessee Moonshine Cherries.
Nice name.
Nice name, yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is the same moonshine from the TV show. Might be, because I missed the preseason episodes, but we're going to see how this works. Matter of fact, let's do the smell test on this. Y'all can't see me back here struggling behind the camera. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm back here struggling. Let's see. I had something for this. I had something for this for this very moment, yo. All right, now listen to this while I'm opening this up.
Let's not stand on ceremony here.
I had the Bane soundboard on deck. All right, y'all, you peeped that just now? I was struggling back here. All right, let's do the smell test. Yo, it smells great.
Yeah.
T got caught with the aftershock here. All right, let me smell again. Yeah, these smell good. All right, so we got the Tennessee cherries on deck. We also have some Minute Maid. What is this? Minute Maid Cherry Limeade. All right, so we're keeping the cherry theme alive and well. And just in case we want to make some Shirley Temples on deck, we got a couple of Sprites in the old school Sprite bottle that T likes, yo.
That's
right?
it. Nice shape.
Nice shape, yo. This is the old school ones, yo.
You like.
I like this too. All right, all right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see, we got a fork on deck, and we also have drink up, bitches. So T, let's not waste any time. Let's try these out. Now, we could just eat these cherries raw dog. You know, we don't even have to mix them in anything, but, you know, when you're sitting around drinking, you want to actually have something in your hand to drink. You don't want to just, you know, be popping cherries. You know what I'm saying? All right, so, let me try not to make a mess, but y'all know I always make a mess, so be prepared for that. All right, so we'll start with one cherry at a time. All right, and as the night progresses, if we got to start hitting more than one at a time, then we'll do that. You want to try the Sprite first, or you want to try the Minute Maid first?
Let's go with the juice first. What you say?
Come on, don't bullshit me.
All right, so you want to try the Sprite first? All right, so let's try the Sprite first.
Okay.
We'll just put a little bit in the cup. Not too much. Fellas, if you're at home and you want to follow along, just a little bit of Sprite. Just something to wash it down a little bit. All right, so let's get this out of here. And let's have a quick drink, T.
Let's do it.
Now, tonight's first shot is going out to my New York Knicks. All right, the New York Knicks have choked already. And now the season's not dead yet. Don't get me wrong, season's not dead yet. And my dude, I gotta get his name again on Twitter. I do owe somebody a bottle of Ciroc, but we got to work that out. You know, as the season goes on, we'll see. We'll just keep it going. By the end of the year, I might end up owing this nigga a case of Ciroc, or we'll see. But my New York Knicks folded 3 times in a row. We under 500 right now, but don't worry. Don't worry. All right, keep hope alive. All right, all y'all cats right now, if your team is not winning, keep hope alive. All right, so T, let's have a quick cherry bomb. Drink up, bitches. What's your initial reaction?
Initially, you don't taste anything.
Don't even taste anything, right?
At the end, once you start chomping down on it.
Then you start to taste a little bit. Yo.
Trust me.
It tastes alright, yo. Alright, fellas, you heard that for yourself. It tastes alright. Now, I do taste a little bit of I feel a little heat from the cherry afterwards, but not too much.
No.
Not too much. Alright, so this is something I could definitely flow with. I feel a little afterburn today. You feel a little something,
It's going.
the hairs on the back of the neck rose up a little bit, whatever. Alright, so let's keep it moving now. What's been going on this week? T, let's start with you, T. Did you see anything cool this week at work? Anybody fall down the stairs? Anything funny going down? Or just one of those days? Another one of those days.
Today,
I'm putting T on the spot, fellas.
yeah, see.
Oh,
Nothing happened cool today at work.
nothing happened? What it? All right. Okay, so T said nothing happened at work. It's cool. As far as, well, let's talk about current events. Ain't really nothing. Who won the elections and all of that? I think Governor Cuomo is still the governor out here in New York. So shout out to everybody in New York. Got the same governor. As far as all this other stuff, I didn't really keep in mind too much. But matter of fact, one thing I do want to mention. Hit me up in the comments too, stream. Let me know what y'all think about Facebook running around asking everybody for donations for Ebola. What y'all think about that?
Unbelievable.
I think it's kind of unbelievable because the amount of money that Facebook is making to have the audacity to be, targeting toward all these young cats that's on Facebook, it's kind of crazy. In my personal opinion, I think they already got the cure for Ebola. But, I'm one of those conspiracy theorists, so we'll leave that alone. But they already got the cure. You heard it from me.
That's what they take it to Facebook.
Facebook now, soliciting on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right, that's what it is. Now, the last couple of weeks, we've been having so much fun chilling with all the number sign stream gangsters on deck. We haven't really been getting into too many products, which is kind of the reason why I started this whole Amazon Warrior thing anyway. Was not necessarily only about products, but I did want to show y'all a few products as we having a drink and having fun. So what I'm going to do tonight is we're going to get into a couple of products. Now, I cleaned out the closet, had to make room because, holiday season is here. So we got a whole bunch of stuff. We got all the gifts ready. We start shopping early. And I found a whole bunch of stuff just laying around. So I said, you know what, let me show it to y'all. Because some of this shit is actually useful. And I'm pretty sure that by the time maybe next week comes, Black Friday coming up, some of this shit you might be able to get at half price. This shit is a little bit old. So we're going to get into that. All right, so we're going to check out a few products. And we also got to do, of course, a quick product recap. All right, so let's start off with the product recap. T, let's have another shot. That was all right, though. That was all right.
Yes.
That was all right. I'm kind of digging that. Digging that.
It lingers.
Lingers in the throat.
That's what she said?
That's what she said. Oh, all right. Now look, fellas. I said I'm gonna go easy on the bombs. I'm trying. It's just too much fun. All right, it's too much fun. Now look, I told you I'll read every comment. I was reading a few comments. A lot of cats was like they didn't like the bombs. It was too many bombs. And look, my only response to that is this. Gee, I might have. Okay, maybe I'll leave it alone. Or should I? All right, I'll leave it alone. Okay, I'll let you know. My only response to this, for the cats that didn't like the bombs, so what, stupid? Listen to the bombs in your ears, nigga. Nah, but real talk, though. Real talk.
Enjoy the bombs.
Real talk. Enjoy the bombs. All right, now, real talk. Real rap. When we sit in here drinking, I gotta let y'all know there's no program manager here. You know what I'm saying? There's no program director. There's no editor. There's no, nobody on the side going like this behind the camera, like cut it out. No, we just two niggas sitting down at the table having drinks and having fun. All right. So now, if we start having fun and getting into the spirit and shit is funny to us, then we just gonna rock with it. If you don't like it, you could easily skip that part. Fast forward to to the end of the video, maybe skip to the next video, do whatever you want to do. But I'm not gonna try to monitor my fun intake because a couple of people didn't like the bombs. And I told y'all that too when I was doing the video, not to bring the color shit, But you know, it's more of a black thing, yo. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that, but black people kind of understand when you drink, and like it depends. It's up to you. I'm one of them niggas. When I go to a party, I stand right by the speaker. I like to stand right by the speaker, especially if I'm not on the dance floor, you know, grinding on the dance floor. I'll stand by the speaker. I want to hear the music right in my ear. I want to hear all of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit gets me hyped. If it don't get you hyped, then I don't know what to tell you. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna try to go easy on the bombs tonight, but we'll see. As the drinks start flowing, we'll see. All right, so let's get into this product recap, because you know last week, did I even do a product recap last week? I don't remember, but who cares? We'll just start from last week's Amazon Warrior episode, and we'll see everything that we looked at. All right, so T, let's have a shot real quick. Shout out to all y'all cats too. Like I said, I read the comments. Shout out to all y'all cats watching this video at work, at school, you know, driving the truck, you know, cross country, wherever you're doing, and you just need some shit to listen to. Then this shot is for y'all. T?
Drink up, bitches.
Drink up, bitches. That Sprite is actually alright too, though. Digging the Sprite. Alright, so if you're keeping track at school, if you're keeping score at home, that's number 2 on the cherries. Alright. I want to monitor this too, because I want to see how many cherries it takes me to get a buzz. Because T, we could just buy one of these shits. Then when we're ready to ride out somewhere, we could put a whole bunch of cherries in a jar and just take them with us and just eat them shits. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure if you just pop like 6 of them in one shot, it'd be a little bit better.
Yeah, you definitely catch a buzz though.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll try not to start taking 2 or 3 at a time right now. Let's try to go slow, one at a time. I mean, it's up to you. And when you're ready to ride out though, then we'll start riding out. Now, product recap. All right, fellas. Now, what did I review last week? Let's start off with the editor keys, the SL600, the microphone. Now, if y'all didn't see that video, you need to check that out. This microphone is sick. Matter of fact, T, should I show them the mic again? Matter of fact, I got it right here. Let's pull it out with this carrying case. If y'all didn't see the carrying case, let me try not to knock everything over. This carrying case right here is sick. I really want to, once I connect the mic and everything, I want to put a gun in here or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some fake money to lead us in the car, yeah. We start trolling niggas, yeah. This is the SL600 microphone. All right, this microphone is sick. Now, I'm just going by build quality, how it looks, how it smells, how it feels in the hand and all that. It's a sick mic and with a sick build. I haven't got a chance to really try it out yet, even though Tuesday night I was busting ass in the Killer Instinct. I forgot to plug it in though. We was having too much fun. I was getting mad turned up. I forgot to plug it in and try it out. But let me know in the comments if y'all got one of these, how y'all like it. But I'm guaranteeing that it's going to be a win. Editor Keys, when you go to their website, this is one of those, these are one of those companies that this is what they do. You know, they don't have the SL600 microphone and then t-shirts and then battery chargers and phone cases. This is what they do. They into digital recording equipment. Okay. So that's always a good look right there for me when a company focuses on something, and then when they sell a product for that kind of price, because I think that shit was almost around $300, like $250 or some shit. When they sell a product like that, you know it's going to work. And when you pull out that quality and you feel it, we'll see. But the only way to really find out is Tuesday night. I will be back on deck again with the Killer Instinct, working on my new tactics. T, you seen them for yourself. Working on my new tactics, and this time I'm going to plug it in, and this time we can do some commentary. It was hard to do the commentary on Tuesday because the music was bumping and shit. Niggas was, what was we drinking too? We drinking that, the Ciroc and the pineapple, the Ciroc and lemonade, yeah? Or Absolute. Absolute and lemonade, yeah. So we did get wasted on Tuesday night, again, as usual. It is what it is.
Celebration night.
Celebration night, that's what we do. All right, we're gonna take it to the stream too in a little bit, but let's do the matter of fact. We could take it to the stream for a little bit, then we'll do a couple of products and go back to the stream. How about that? Or should we just do all the products first and then just keep it moving straight to the stream? What do you think?
Finish the product recap.
Okay, let's do the product recap. You heard it, fellas. I gotta do what I gotta do. All right. Matter of fact, you want to have another shot real quick? Let's do this because the cherries, yeah, I'm digging them. Tomorrow, actually, fellas, is one of the first nights that I'm doing this Amazon Warrior video, and I don't got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, I don't make a big deal. Hold up, let me bring that back. Let me bring that back just in case y'all didn't hear it. T, you heard it. I don't have to get up tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning. All right. Bravo. Now, definitely, yo. And it is right now, fellas. It is the slow season for me. All right, now after what 11 months, 10 months worth of busting my ass, working mad hard. This is kind of my slow season right now, the end of the year. So I'm actually gonna have a couple of real days off. Now that's why I'm letting y'all know, because I do got a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to show y'all, but I've been putting to the side. How many boxes we got on this in the cut? But I've been putting them to the side because I always been at to work. And I just do a quick video here and there. But now I gotta have a few free days off, so we're gonna get it popping. Now let's have another shot real quick, T. This shot right here, I'm sending out to T. All right, T. Good looking on the little gift. Let me tell y'all fellas what happened. No, let me tell y'all fellas what happened. Let's drink up first. All right. Now. Little aftershock.
Feel the burn.
Feeling a little burn.
But it works.
Let me see. Let me check my temperature. Am I starting to get warm? Let me feel your temperature. You feeling a little bit warm right there. T's starting to warm up, fellas. You know. You know what to do. All right, now. Friday morning. I'm chilling in the crib. Now, I knew the Galaxy, not the Galaxy, the Samsung, the Gear Solo, the watch, the big boy, the heavy hitter, the T, you got that? The heavy hitter right there. See, a lot of cats was wanting to know what it looked like on the chick wrist. It don't look too big. I don't look too big. All right, so get the Galaxy Solo. I keep saying Galaxy. The Gear Solo comes out Friday morning. So I'm chilling in the crib. I'm waking up now. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go cop this or whatever. Shout out to my man Jeff Springer. So Jeff Springer sends me a picture in his car rocking the Gear Solo that he just copped, right? So now I was already kind of halfway asleep, and I'm debating whether I should get up out the bed now or later. When Jeff sent me the picture, that kind of put a spark into me. I seen it on his wrist. This shit look boss, yo. This shit look mad big. I was like, hold up. Jeff got the shit on deck. Let me get my ass up out of the bed and go cop that. So I got up immediately, jumped in the car. I started making the phone calls to see where they got it from. So, since my note is on Sprint, I call up Sprint immediately. Like, yo, what's up? Y'all got that? They're like, yeah, they got one or two of them on deck. So I'm like, cool, I'm coming to get that. Now, I immediately hang up the phone with Sprint. Then I messaged T on a couple message, and I told her to call me. So T calls me back. I'm like, yo, T, what's up? That Galaxy. Now, if I keep saying Galaxy, just let me ride, fellas. Don't jump down my throat. Let me ride, all right? So I'm like, yo, T, that Gear Solo just dropped. What's up? You want one of those? So, T was like, yeah, I want one. You know what I'm saying? Now, fellas, that was a trick question. Oh, T, you got this? All right, good looks. Yeah. That was a trick question, all right, because T's birthday's coming up next month. Shout out to T. Next month is her birthday, so I automatically like to start, prepping T with a bunch of gifts and stuff from now. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because just the kind of nigga that I am. That's for me. Right? So now I like to start prepping T with some gifts and all that. So the real reason I called her, because I needed her to do some legwork for me. So I asked her if she wanted the Solo. She said yeah. I said, okay, good. Can you do me a favor? This is the real reason why I asked her to call me, because I needed her to call Verizon to find out if they got it. Because, I don't like really walking around talking on the phone too much. Basically, I hate talking on the phone if it ain't about some business. I do not like talking on the phone. So T said, all right, she's going to call Verizon, call up Best Buy, call wherever they got to, wherever they sell them at, and try to see if they got one. Cool. So now I go to Sprint on Jamaica Avenue. I just parked the car. I'm actually walking down the block to go to Sprint. T called me back and was like, yo, they got one at Verizon. They only got one. So she said she spoke to a chick named Veronica, and they're going to be waiting for me. I'm going to just come in there and scoop that up. Cool. So I hang up the phone. I go up in Sprint. I cop that. Then I left, walked down the block. Now, meanwhile, I was in Sprint for like 30 minutes. Sprint is bullshit. I hate Sprint on the app. That's another story. So now I walk out. I go to Verizon. Verizon is like 2 blocks over. Now, keep in mind, I only put 1 hour's worth of parking in the parking meter. Yo, T, I forgot to tell you too, man. You remember where we got that ticket that day on Jamaica Avenue with the cops for the seatbelt? Like when we're going to go down that side block. I'm coming down that same block. Police right there on the spot when you called me. So police was right there on the spot looking, we looking eye to eye. I got all the windows down. Now keep in mind, fellas, I'm driving T's car. Her shit is black with limo tint just like mine. So it's a police magnet. So I got all the windows down. It's freezing cold outside. T calls me on the phone at that moment. It's two cops on foot. I can't even reach for the phone. Lucky I had the gear on though. I had the gear on. So T called me, I hit the gear button. I saw I'm talking to T with my hand on the wheel. But I'm doing some ventriloquist type shit. I'm talking without moving my lips. I'm like, yeah, T, what up? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I digress. Back to the story.
Okay.
So I get to Verizon. Now, I got to shout out my man Samuel at Verizon and Veronica. Because when I came up in there, it was mad crowded in there. And it was I don't know what was going on that morning, but it was a couple of ghetto folk up in there, yo. Some old hood niggas up in there making mad noise, acting mad rowdy and shit. But it's Jamaica Ave, what you expect. So they acting mad rowdy and shit. The general managers in Verizon, you can tell the general manager because they got the white shirt on with everybody else name tag this big. The general manager got like a fucking badge, you know what I'm saying? Got a full size badge on. So the general manager walking around up in there. So as soon as I walk in the door, I only seen a dude and a chick working. So I'm figuring that this chick got to be Veronica. So I was like, Veronica? And she kind of like mouthed my name, like said it, but without saying it too loud. And I just gave, when you're getting a hookup, you know how to act. You know what I'm talking about, fellas. So she kind of said my name, like whispered it, and I shook my head, and she just told me to come to the front. So I went to the front. Now there's some ghetto ass chick behind me making mad noise. Yo, I'm standing online. Yo, it's taking so long. Blah, blah, blah. Mad rah-rah, mad rowdiness. So the dude Samuel, he one of the stream gangsters from YouTube. So I dapped the nigga up, you know what I'm saying? We, fist pumping, high fiving and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know how niggas do, you know what I'm saying? We hugging, high fiving and shit, you know what I'm saying? Now that go. So now in Verizon, they walk around with the iPads. So everything that you could buy, you don't have to wait online. They got the iPad on deck. You swipe your card right there, you in and out. So I copped the gear from right from the chick in the middle of the store. I had to go to the front again. And while I'm there, I seen the Harman Kardon, the LG Tone Infinims. I seen them in black and red. Now, I never seen that color. And T, remember we were just talking about this not too long ago. I was like, damn, the only thing I don't like about these are the color. Because I'm one of them niggas, I walk around wearing all black all the time. That's just what I do. I like rocking a lot of all black. So I'm like, the only thing that I don't like about the Tone Infinims is the color. It's kind of messing up my color theme, yeah. So when I seen those, I was like, oh shit, I want to get those. I was like, those is hot. Now, keep in mind, it's only like, I've been at Verizon for 20 minutes. So I got about 10 minutes left to walk back to the car. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, I should cop these. I'm like, you know what, let me just go to the car. I'll check on Amazon and then maybe I'll, get them again later. So now I'm power walking back to the car. Get to the car, no ticket. That was a win. All right, so no ticket. Thank you. See, I was driving your car too, so I had to double around. All right, so no ticket. I get in the car. I look, I get in the car, I look around, no cops. I just immediately take off. So I start driving, boom, I'm in the car, I'm out. Now, I get home, I'm like, damn, I forgot I wanted those, the LG Tones, yeah. So I go on Amazon, they don't got them. I start looking everywhere, they don't sell them nowhere. I'm like, fuck it, I'm asked out. Maybe I have to get them another day. So now I get to talking to T again during the day, and I'm just letting her know how my day was. She let me know how her day was or whatever. And I kind of told her, I didn't really say it too much, but I was like, yo, I seen the LG Tones in black in Verizon. I was like, them shits look boss. I think I'm gonna need to get those, yo. She was like, oh yeah. She was like, yeah, that sounds hot. Cool. End of story. Now, I get home, I immediately do my unboxing video for the Gear Solo, the Galaxy Solo, the Gear S, whatever you want to call it, the Gear Solo. That's what it is, T, right? Gear Solo, not Galaxy Gear Solo, just the Gear Solo. That's you and me. Noob. All right, so that's the thing about having, we gotta coordinate our ringtones. She like having the same ringtone as me, she gonna bust my balls. All right, anyway, so now T's coming home. I just did the video. I did the unboxing video, and I'm sitting around. I'm playing with the watch. I'm having mad fun. I'm realizing how boss this watch is. I'm too hype. Now I'm like, damn, I need T to get on my level. I need T to get to the same level of hypeness as me because I'm mad hype. I'm having mad fun. So I immediately want T to have the same amount of fun. So as soon as T walks in the door, I got a Verizon bag in my hand with the watch on deck. I'm like, yo, with me and T, when we give each other gifts, there's no fancy presentation. There's no, Christmas cards. And, I got to start singing caroling in front of the window and shit, lighting candles. Don't got to do all of that shit, yo. As soon as you walk in the door, I just like, here, hold that. No wrapping paper, nothing here, have that. So as soon as T walked in the door, only thing I noticed, I'm like, hold on a second. T got a Verizon bag in her hand. I got a Verizon bag in my hand. fuck's going on, yo? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, T, yo, I got this for you. You got to check this out. This shit's hard. And she's like, oh, I got something for you too. So I open the bag up. What do I see? Bang, yo, on deck. T looked out for a nigga with the black and red joints, yo. All right, so so T, we having this shot for you, ladies. If you're at home taking notes, ladies, that's how you do it. All right? You hear your man mention something, and you don't have to make a big production about it. You don't have to make a big deal, a big, yo, I'm gonna have to, sending a whole bunch of pictures and messages. Just go get it for the nigga, yeah, and then present him with it, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's the least.
That's the least you can do. Ladies, fellas,
Take
drink
care
up.
of your man.
Exactly. Now, let's get back to this product recap shit. The next thing I reviewed was the Vivis Night. Now, T, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the Vivis Night, I had in the house for maybe about a week before I opened it. And every day I was so hyped about this shit. I kept saying, yo, I keep forgetting to open this Vivis Night and play with this shit. Yo, the Vivis Night, fellas, let me show it to y'all real quick. Got it on deck. All right, so this is the big boy Vivis Night. And T can tell y'all for herself, this is my favorite battery charger. All right, T, remember we went to New Jersey, and that was really when I tested this shit out for the really, for the real trip. We went to New Jersey. This shit works so hard. All right, it charged up my phone mad quick and had mad battery left over. Charged up your phone and still have mad battery left over, and it has the built-in cable. All right, so this has always been my favorite charger, and just the build, the leather with the gold. This shit is just crazy. So now they came out with the Vivis Night, the V1 6500 milliamp, a little bit smaller. Same exact build though. All right, only difference is this one got the flashlight. It's just kind of bright, right? Extreme, look at that. Mad bright. But the same quality leather build to it. It doesn't have a built-in cable, but this is now my second favorite charger. And it works. That's the thing about these Vivis shits. It's not all about just the way they look and the gold and leather. They actually work. So I took this one out. Now, it's not gonna fast charge your Note, but it'll charge it. So I took it to work with me. My Note was on 60%. I charged it up to 100. Hit the lights. I still had 2 lights left. All right, so that was a win right there. All right, so check this one out. These are both under 30 bucks. This is $21.99 and the big one is $29.99.
That's a win.
So under 30 bucks, you could get both of these right now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is a win. T, I know you like that. I be having to hide this shit from T because T be clocking my Vivis Night mad hard. Every time she see it on the table, I be seeing her fingers going like this, like leaning toward the shit, yo. Not the Vivis Night, yo. Stay away from the Vivis Night. Next. The A Audio Elite HDs, yeah. Now these I gotta show y'all too. These are so sick. T, I don't even think you heard these ones yet, but these are sick. Now, not only because of the presentation and all that, even though y'all know I'm one of them presentation niggas, yo, that you could win me with a presentation, yo. These shits is so sick, yo. All right, the bass on these is ridiculous. T, matter of fact, since we over here chilling, why don't you just plug these in and just listen for yourself? You got something on deck? You got your phone or something? Just give those a whirl right there real quick. All right, the A Audio joints now. The big boys is already sick, and look how they fit in the traveling case. I can't wait to take these on a little road trip, but these look sick. All right, so I'm gonna wear these, the big ones, when I'm on the plane, you know what I'm saying, when I'm in the car and all of that. Then when I get to wherever I'm going and I gotta be on foot, then I'm gonna drop the small ones in and let those rock. Now the small ones got mad bass. All right, a lot of people was asking me which do I like better, those or the Beats ones. Well, as far as the power Beats, you can't really compare the two because one is wired and one is wireless. So you're always gonna have better sound with wired headphones. The sound is gonna be better. So yeah, they have better sound in the Beats and actually more bass. But the Beats are actually better for the gym. You know what I'm saying? I don't use the Beats for nothing else but the gym. All right, now I'm waiting to see T's reaction when she throws some music on and see how they sound. Whether these is a go or not. Now I already said they're a go in my opinion, but we got to see what T think. How you liking that bass here?
Huh?
How you like that bass?
That bass.
She couldn't even hear the shit here. All right, so that's a win right there, yeah. All right, so I don't even have to let that go. That's a win.
Definitely.
You like those?
Definitely.
All right, so T stamping that down with the seal of approval. Those are a win. right, so T, just drop those in here for me,
You got
because I need to keep that. I need to keep that as a nice traveling case. So when we hit the brick sale, I'm bringing that with me. You got too many headphones to choose from too, yeah. And you want those Samsung ones too.
Yes.
All right, so T want to get she want the Samsung ones, the levels.
Matching headphones.
Yeah, she need the level ones. Oh, you need them even more now with the watch though. Yeah. You might need to get the big ones too, yeah.
You think so?
They might, but them big ones is huge though. Them shits might look like fucking like a helmet on your head, yo. Like them
Do they
shits is
sound the
giant.
same? The sound that comes out of both of them is the same?
We have to go to Best Buy because I really only heard the small ones in Best Buy.
Okay.
I know these ones is good, but I gotta take you. Matter of fact, we'll go to Best Buy and play with them for yourself, and you see if you like them. But we definitely have to get them. Gotta match out when we hit the bricks here. All right, let's see what's next. All right, let's have another shizot too. What's next? The Fugu waterproof Bluetooth speaker. Now, fellas, I seen the Fugu speaker last year at CES. All right, now when every time at CES. They come out with the videos showing you everything that was, popular at CES or whatever. So I happen to see, I like to watch those since I couldn't go there physically. I like to watch the recap videos and all the highlights and all that. So I seen the Fugu speaker and I was like, that shit look hot, but I forgot all about it. And when I seen the video that I seen of CES, it was a dude banging the Fugu speaker with a sledgehammer, like dropping a sledgehammer on it and then putting it in a fish tank, letting it play in the fish tank. Dude packed mad mud on top of it, let it play. So I was like, yo, this shit look tough. And the mounts for it look sick. So I was like, I gotta get this. Completely forgot all about it. Then I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago, out of the blue, T hit me up like, yo, I want you to get this speaker right here. I looked at it and I was like, oh shit, that's the same one that I seen the Fugu. So let me show y'all the Fugu one. And T, this is the one that was Tuesday night. When we was partying Tuesday night, this is the speaker that we had on deck. The sound on this speaker is crazy. All right? It's not the loudest in the world. If you're looking for the Damn Son speaker or the Big Blue Party, it's not as loud as that. But it's that crystal clear music. The music sounds great. It's crystal clear. And if you get yourself the tough sleeve like this, you're not breaking this. All right? Don't just take my word for it. Look at the YouTube videos. There's a dude, he has a Chrysler Town & Country minivan. He set the camera up, he put the speaker underneath it and drove over it with the minivan and picked it up, no damage. And you see how I've been treating this one. I've just been throwing this one around all over the place. I've just been dropping it and, just when I'm finished playing it, just throw it on the floor. This is one of those speakers that you can't break. All right, so unbreakable speaker with, once it's in this sleeve, in the tough sleeve and all of the mounts, this is a win. All right, this is crazy right here. Now, I don't have it paired up, so I ain't going to play it. But you also got the different styles, too. T, I didn't feel like undoing all the unscrewing. I should have had this one on Tuesday night. I just didn't feel like unscrewing it and putting it back together and all of that. But this is the style mount, style sleeve here. This one is tough too. But the best part of that speaker is this right here. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. This mount right here. Now I'm almost mad that it's wintertime because I can't really rock this right now. But this bike mount, let me show y'all how this looks. Let's see, how did I do this last time? Okay. Fellas, the cherries is kicking in. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, let's see. Talk amongst yourself. All right, here we go. All right, this is how it's going to mount in like this. So imagine this on the front of your bike. An unbreakable, waterproof, dirt-proof, shock-proof speaker, and it's big, crystal clear on the front of your bike mounted like this. This is sick. Yeah. All right, so T, this it's too late now though. It's too late now. But this summer coming up, we're gonna get back into this bike game again. I'm gonna throw this on the front of the bike. I'll get you one too. Maybe we'll spray paint the case purple. Spray paint this shit purple or some gay shit that you like. And when I say gay, I mean nice. Gay like happy gay, not that kind of gay. Happy gay. All right. Right in your ear. I had to wake you up, T, because you look like you was dozing off over there.
Let's take a shot.
Shots on deck. All right, now, what's your thoughts about the cherry so far?
Strong.
They have a strong aftertaste.
Yeah.
They have a strong aftertaste. Now, if you're at home, don't think you're just going to pop one cherry and then be walking around drunk. Nah, not like that.
No, not
Definitely not like that.
Not like that. Like strong aftertaste.
Because I'm not even sweating just yet.
No.
I'm not even sweating just yet. We'll see how this works out, because we might end up eating the whole jar. We'll see. All right, so let's have another shot real quick. Stream gangsters, drink up, bitches. Okay. What else? Next we did the Gear Solo unboxing. Now, I don't want to ruin this surprise for y'all because I'm doing the real review this week. But this might be the most badass watch that I used in a while. Alright. This is what it looks like. Now, the thing that separates this, because a lot of people have been asking me, what's the difference between this and the regular gear? It's a lot of differences, but it's pretty much the same. You could use it the same way. Now, these have their own separate phone numbers. You don't have to use it like that if you don't want to. If you're financing it, that's when I did the unboxing, I told y'all don't finance it. If you finance it, you gotta keep a number on it. You gotta put a phone number on it, and that's gonna be depending on which company you got. For me at Sprint, it's $10. For you at Verizon, it's $5 a month. You're gonna have to have a data plan on it. Now, if you buy the watch outright for the $400 or whatever, after tax, whatever company you buy it from, then once you get home, you could cancel the service on it and just use it the same way you used your gear. Just, Bluetooth connection to your phone, and just have all your messages come in, via Bluetooth, or your phone, phone calls, everything will go through your Samsung phone. But the thing about that is, if you're going to do that, then you might as well just get yourself a regular Galaxy Gear number 2. You know what I'm saying? This one right here, it works independently of the phone. Now, one thing you notice, you see when you flick it on like this, it gives you the time. But if you tap the screen, then you get to your home screen. That depends on which kind of watch style face you're using. If you're using the big watch faces, it won't do that. This is only when you put a picture or something like that, then it'll do it like that. But you can use these watches independently from the phone. So what that means is, once I disconnect Bluetooth from my Galaxy Note, after 60 seconds, this will automatically go into 3G data. Which means that, so right now, if you call me to my regular Galaxy Note phone number, yeah, it's going to ring. If I break out and I go out somewhere and I leave my Galaxy Note home, when you call me, now it's still going to ring. The call's going to forward. All you got to do is this. Let me show you. All you have to do when you get outside, you left your phone home, forward calls to gear. Now it's going to come directly to my gear without having my note in my pocket. And also that's going to activate the watch's separate phone number. So now if I call you, you're going to see a different number pop up. It's just so hot. Yeah. Keep in mind also now you have a keyboard. That was one of the things that was missing on the original gear is the keyboard. Now you could download like Flossy keyboard and all these little third-party keyboards, but they work whack. When the keyboard on this one, matter of fact, I'll bring it up real quick just to show y'all. I won't turn this into a review, but let me just show y'all what the keyboard looks like. Let's hit a reply to a message. This is what the keyboard looks like. Look how big that keyboard looks. And swipe works on it. This is sick, all right? This is, like I said, I'm not going to spoil the surprise. We're just keep it moving. But fellas, somebody, matter of fact, I'm not going to blow up the name. Somebody, matter of fact, that was my nigga Craig. Craig just hit me a few minutes ago and said he was in Sprint, and the lady talked him out of getting the Gear Solo and told him, oh, it's basically the same thing, but the Gear 2 does more because it has a camera. Wrong. All right, wrong. Don't listen to the people at Sprint. What she trying to do is trying to sell that inventory, trying to get rid of those old Gear 2s, and they probably charging them still, what, $250, $300 for those? Nah, dog. Take that shit back immediately and get the big boy, all right? Not to mention, even if they're pretty much exactly the same, look at the size differential. Yeah. All right, one is regular, one is the big boy. The curved screen, come on, man, come on. All right, so Jeff, all y'all cats at home, y'all know who y'all that been tagging me in pictures all week. I know y'all feeling that Gear Solo. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. What else? We got the the Tranquil Moments bedside speaker. Let me pull that out too, because I got that on deck. This is tough. All right, now T, don't front T. You see me sleeping last night. Normally T has to force me to go to sleep, because I'm just one of them niggas. I do not sleep that much, and I cannot sleep in silence. I can't just turn the TV off and go to sleep unless I'm dying. You know what I'm saying? If I've been up for 48 hours straight, yeah, I turn it off and go to sleep. But 9 times out of 10, I like to sleep with the TV on, or some kind of sound. Now I use the Hell alarm clock, and use the app on the phone, and kind of had a sound machine going. But this one right here, this is just an individual machine. All right, so of course you could just buy a Bluetooth speaker. You could buy the you could download one of these sleep sound apps and just play it off your phone like that and all that. You could do that too. But this is for people that's, you know, that just want a sleep machine. You know what I'm saying? You just want an individual sleep machine that serves its own purpose. You don't have to have your phone connected. Everything is regular. This is just a sleep machine. This is tough though. Let's turn this on real quick. And y'all can see this is the one that we rocked out last night. She was like, where's that sound coming from? Now, I was gonna mount it behind the bed, like on the wall, like this. I was gonna mount it. But I'm thinking about mounting this on the ceiling, hanging down like this, and then we have the rain sounds. It would be like a tropical rainforest type shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna play with this shit, but this shit is a go, fellas. Trust me. All right, this is sick. I'm using the rain, the thunderstorms the most. Let's see. A lot of people in the comments said stream sounded like a toilet. Let me play that one again. I didn't even hear that one. Let's go to stream. Somebody said it sounds like a toilet. Yeah. I think I'll just be using the thunderstorm and the regular rain. Let's see the difference. Yeah, the thunderstorm sounds a little bit less rain with the thunder, but that shit was fun last night though. It was mad dark, it was mad quiet. I actually went to sleep early. Now, shout out to Indiana Jones. I fell asleep in the middle of Indiana Jones, but we'll watch the rest of that tonight. That's a good look right there. All right, what else we got? The Zero Lemon cables. All right. Pass me those cables right there, T. Let me just show these cats what they look like, just in case y'all didn't see them. Now, most of them I stashed to the cut, but I got these right here. These Zero Lemon cables for $7. These are high quality cables. All right, look at the tips. High quality cables, and these are the short ones. So I got a bunch of short ones, a bunch of 3 feet ones, and a bunch of 6 feet ones, and a bunch of 10 feet ones. And a whole bunch, all gold. Got the yellow, purple, pink, and whatever y'all see this purple, blue, green, pink. This is all T shit right here. All right? So this ain't mine, fellas. Alex, don't hit me up in the comments. These ain't mine. Right? These are mine right here. All right? So I like to split them up between me and T. All right, just in case. Now, those are go. Y'all see, no, those simple but effective. And also, let me see that car charger right there, because this is for T also. I got one in my car. Y'all seen the which one I got? That I forgot Mokito. I forgot the name of it, but some shit, some shit. Y'all see me review it. I got one of those in my car already, so I decided to get one for T. So I got it a Zero Lemon joint, and this one is actually, it looks like it might be better than the one I got because this has 3 spaces. The one I got in the car got 2, and this one has 2.1 amps, 2.0 amps, and 1.0 amps. All right, so 3 charges in one. I charge 3 devices at once, and this is aluminum, a quality build, and this is another one of those cables. See the braided, rugged design? Cat proof. All right, so the cat proof cables right here. And I got the gold one too. All right, so T, you drop these in your whip and enjoy that. All right, let's see. What else we got? Oh, the LG tones. All right, so y'all seen these for yourself. The LG tones. Now, maybe you could Google this for me. See if they sell these at AT&T. That's the kind of question that's kind of been on my mind. The only time I seen these black ones is at Verizon. I seen the brown, the silver ones at Sprint. I seen them at other places. Only seen the black ones at Verizon. I'm curious to know, do they have like limited colors for each carrier? Like say AT&T, maybe some blue, T-Mobile some orange. We'll see. Well, some with T-Mobile, T-Mobile's like that pinkish color. We'll see. But fellas, these are my favorite headphones. All right, favorite headphones. Now, a lot of people is asking me, these are the Beats, the Power Beats. When I say these are my favorite headphones, I mean my favorite headphones for walking around talking on the phone. I do not wear these in the gym. All right, these are not gym headphones for me because they too stiff and they right around my neck. I be sweating too much. Nah, these ain't really built for the gym. If you're gonna if you want some headphones for the gym, get these. Now, these are my favorite gym headphones right here. These Power Beats. These are designed for the gym. All right, they got the little wraparound joint. They're not gonna fall out of your ear and they sound great. All right, that's another black and red theme too. All right, so because a lot of cats was hitting me up on the gram talking about those. I thought you said the Beats was the best for the gym in your opinion, and I said yeah. What I meant by my favorite headphones. My favorite headphones to walk around and talk on the phone, and when I'm just doing shit, I just plug one end into my ear and listen to music while I'm sitting at my desk or some shit, you know, and you wrap it around your ear, go listen to music, whatever.
They don't have. They have the silver ones. At
Only the silver AT&T? Okay, well, it is what it is. And last but not least, the power ad, the 50 watt 6-port family charger. Now, we got so many of those laying around all over the place. I don't even have to show y'all that. That's one of those products that's just simple, but you need those, yo. Matter of fact, the one that's over there, T, that we've been using for those battery chargers, I just counted a little while ago. That one is seven spaces on that one, yeah. So the one you got is 6, I got 6. Then the other one on the table is 5. So we got 5, 6, 7 all over the place. But the point is, nowadays, everything you got to plug in. So you got everything you got to plug in. You're going to have to get some of these desktop USB chargers. Otherwise, you're going to plug your phone in, then unplug the phone, plug that in, unplug it. You know, walking around the house, you got phones plugged in the kitchen. You got your Bluetooth speaker plugged in the living room. You got shit spread out all over the place. No. Get yourself a power strip. Get a little corner. Set up a little end table or something and put 2 of those joints down, and you have about 14, spaces to charge stuff. Now, of course, it's different voltage, so you're gonna need different, plugging in. You have to read the sides to see which voltage, you gotta match it up. But if it's not a tablet, that's the only thing you really gotta worry about. Bluetooth speakers and headphones and all that, they'll charge up through all the slots. Only thing that I notice has a problem charging sometimes is Apple iPads. They gotta be in the fastest charge spot of the desktop charger. All right, so that's that. So that's the product recap on deck. Let me know what y'all think. If I missed anything or y'all want to know some more information about something, we'll get into that. Now, real quick, let's have another shot, T. Movie of the week. Did we even see anything this week? What did we watch? Oh, Horrible Bosses. We watch Horrible Bosses now. Part 2 to that is coming out on the 26th, so we had to refresh ourselves because we already seen that last year.
Yeah.
If you didn't see Horrible Bosses, trust me when I tell you, go watch that. All right, that movie's a go.
Watched a few trailers last night too.
Oh, for analyze that, analyze this, analyze that. We were just basically last night bullshitting on Amazon, on the Amazon Fire TV. So we watching mad previews for movies and shit like that. But T, you did say you're gonna get the Dracula on bootleg, yeah. Even though we going to the movies this week, I don't know if Dracula's still in there though. You could check that too if you want. I don't know if where we go to AMC Lowe's if they still got Dracula. Because one thing about that theater that I don't like is a movie will come out and then 2 weeks later, or not even 2 weeks, that shit is already gone. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't catch the movie when it first come out, you might not catch it from over there. We'll see. Let's see. We'll take it to the stream. Then we'll take it to some of these products real quick. Let's have another cherry. Now, I'm about to start dropping some Ciroc into these cherries here because I'm not really getting. Matter of fact, we might have to start busting down 2 at a time. Yeah. Let's try that. Let's bust down 2 cherries in each segment because I don't know. I'm not really catching too much buzz from this yet. What about you? You feel anything or just feel like you're sitting around eating cherries?
That's it. It's not too strong.
Not too strong.
10
second rule, yeah. God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt. Let's have a shot. Drink up, bitches. All right, so we increase now to 2 cherries at a time. We'll see how that works out.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's take it to the stream. We'll fuck with the products in a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna get, because it's getting late. Wanna holler at the niggas and see what they up to tonight.
Dracula's not out, by the way, at AMC Lowe's.
It's going already? Oh, it wasn't ever out there? Damn,
Not that it wasn't. Never. It's not out for this.
That's what I'm saying. See, Lowe's, they don't fuck around, man. They leave a movie out, and then 2 weeks later, it's gone, yeah. What do they have there? Some bullshit or anything good?
Ouija, Nightcrawler, John Wick, Interstellar, Gone Girl, and Big Hero 6.
Oh, I can fuck with Ouija though. That look good. All right, I'm sending out the tweet right now. Let's put this up. What else? What would you see there?
Let's see what Nightcrawler. What is that?
Nightcrawler? Oh, that's the one that with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yes.
Yes, I would watch that.
Yeah.
I would watch that. All right, the tweet is out there. Let's wait and see what happens. Now, T, you good with this, or you want me to get some type of clear liquor, chase these down, or you just fuck with the cherries?
I said let's go with it.
All right, so we'll fuck with the cherries then.
2 cherries.
2 cherries at a time. and by the time we finish, we might have to just eat the whole jar. Yeah, this is healthy too, though. We getting healthy shit at the same time, though. All right, so this is kind of healthy. Say whatever you got to say to make it work. Yeah. All right, let's see. Exactly. Yeah. Got to up my fruit intake for the evening. Let's see, my man. Who's okay? We got some check-ins already. My man, Drink Delivery. All right. Shout out to my man. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I said drink. Dank Delivery. Oh, shit. Dank Delivery. All right. I'll take a delivery to the crib. He said, we on that Ciroc. That's what it is. Let's see. All right. Let's see. My man, Jabba Jabba. All right. Number sign Team Floss. Number sign Stream Gangsters. Tune in. All right. So shout out. That's my man right there. I see you on the check-in all the time. What's good? Let's see, Aunt Scylla with a favorite of a tweet. I see that. Let's see, my man Jay. What's the one thing you rather pay someone to do than do yourself, and why? Well, basically anything that involves me getting mad dirty, I'd rather pay somebody else to do it instead of doing it myself. So unless it's something that's fun, but most of the time, like all that yard work and gardening work and sweeping up leaves and all that shit, shoveling snow, nah. Pay somebody to do that type of shit. All that back-breaking labor shit, I already did that, yo. All right, now, fellas, it's not that I'm being lazy. I already paid my dues. I did that for mad years. I'm getting too old to be out there shoveling snow when there's all these young niggas running around that's broke. I slide a nigga $20, they shovel out your whole car, yard, everything. All right, so that's one thing I'd rather pay somebody to do. Now, I'd rather pay somebody to go to work for me too if I could. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do that. T, I know you'd do that too if you pay somebody to go to work for you instead. Yeah?
Why not?
I cut you a check and you go do the job for me, and then I'll break you off for something. But being realistic, I think I'll just go with shoveling snow. All right, that's one thing I hate, and that season is coming around soon. T, you know, I don't even like, you shovel your car out of the snow and then somebody come and take your parking space, yo. I can't fuck with that shit. I'm getting angry just thinking about that. All right, let's see. My man Vincent Bat Gang. Let's see. Hitting up. Let's see. Floss hitting you up from Arizona. Number sign Stream Gangsters. What up, Vincent Bat Gang? I remember him last week from the check-ins. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As the weeks go on, I'm starting to get to know y'all niggas' names personally. Starting to remember who's who and where y'all from and all of that. Let me make a little mental note of that, Arizona. All right. Matter of fact, make a note of that, T. T was like this. Put it in your memory. All right. All right. So let's have another shot, T. Let's let's see. Let's see who's on the check-in now.
Let's take a toast for you for being so awesome all day, every day.
Okay, I'll drink to that. Yep.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to me. Drink up, bitches. All right, now, fellas. I said I'm going easy with the soundboard tonight. I'm trying. All right. And that's because I'm not even really getting drunk right now. I'm not even really feeling nothing. I might have to increase to about 4-5 cherries at a time. I'm wondering, are we supposed to be drinking this juice that's in here? I think that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be using that as the chaser here. Because the cherries by itself, to be honest with you, I'm really not. I'm just like here,
Let's see, I'll go first. I'll take a swig of this first.
All right, so you would put it in the glass or you drink straight out the bottle? You hardcore, you. All right, hard fucking core.
Let's see.
It looks red though. It looks alright. Let me take a little. This is what it looks like, fellas. So take a little taste. Yeah, I think we should drink it like that.
Why we don't try it with the juice too? Maybe I know.
It's up to you. I think either way, it's not really doing anything for me. I think we have to try it with some pineapple Ciroc. Yeah. Think so? I think we have to do some pineapple Ciroc. We have to get this shit going. All right, so tea on the way. Then we'll get the pineapple Ciroc. Now look, it's still a whole jar here, so maybe after about 30 cherries you might start feeling something, but I'm not really in the mood to sit here and eat about 35, 40 cherries in order to get a buzz. Yeah,
we tried.
You what's that? The amaretto shit? That might taste good with the cherry. T, shut that down real quick now. No Amaretta tonight. Shout out to Bobby Green. Yeah, T's not feeling the Amaretta. I liked it. T don't like it that much though. Let's see, my man Jules Winfield. Let's see, hey Floss, hey T. Hope you guys having a great night. Number sign drink up bitches, number sign stream gangsters, and number sign. Alright, so my man Jules, we definitely having a good night. We taking it slow, even though the funny thing is we taking it a little slow now on the one night that I don't have to get up in the morning. So I'm ready to I'm about to increase my intake right now.
What would you like to have?
Let's start off with that Ciroc. Let me get some of that Ciroc right there.
Okay.
Alright, so T's the bartender right now.
The
So.
Amaretta?
Alright, so T's on bartender patrol right now. Either one, I don't care. Amaretta, that's fine.
That
All
one.
right,
So that's your favorite.
yeah, all right, so fuck with the Amaretta. All right. Let's see, my man Josh Brown. Floss, you the real MVP. Shout out to T, number sign stream gangsters. All right, shout out to my man Josh Brown. He's an official member of Troll Team 6. I'll be seeing you, Josh, on Video Patrol, giving it to plenty of niggas. Yo, I see you. Matter of fact, this for you, Josh. I see you giving it to a bunch of cats on the videos, not letting no shit slide through, and I like that. All right, so T over there. I'm not even gonna look. I see T over there doing some fancy shit. You know, mix it. I give y'all a play-by-play. She's mixing the cherries, the juice. This is the juice that's in there with the cherries, and some Amaretta Ciroc. Okay, it looks like about. Oh, matter of fact, I gotta show y'all this product I got. The drink mixer. Yeah, I got this shit. Matter of fact, I'll save that.
Perfect for
That'll be perfect for one of these videos, though. Matter of fact, maybe next week. Maybe next week we'll cause we gotta buy a couple of different bottles of liquor too, cause we gotta try this shit out. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna show y'all this drink mixer that we got that you plug into your tablet, and the idea is to make perfect drinks. All right, so it's like a scale, and you pour the liquor in, and it'll tell you if you're pouring too much or not. Crazy. All right, so let's have a shot for my man Josh Brown, yo, on the check-in. Drink up, bitches. Now that right there. That was strong right there.
That was strong.
That was ultra strong right there. Mm-hmm. That cleared the nigga's sinuses right up. They could breathe again. Everything looked good. All right, so yeah, do whatever you did, do that again. All right, so my man Bearded Soul. All right, let me have another one of those. My man Bearded Soul. Number sign stream gangsters, what's up, fam? What's the best tablet out right now? Well, in my opinion, I'm going with the Note 12. Now, a lot of people was asking me, am I gonna get the Google, the Nexus 9? And the answer is no. All right, the tablet is cool. You know, it looks like a cool stock Android tablet, blah blah blah. But I'm not really. It's no real selling point to that for me. Especially when I got the Galaxy Note tablet with the big S Pen on it. And keep in mind, look how big this tablet is here. I don't know if y'all can see that. This tablet is huge. Got an S Pen on tech. You know, I think this is the best in my opinion. All right, the iPad is cool too, but it's just mad boring. All right, so if I had to pick one tablet, I would go with the Note 12. Just not only because of the size, but because of that S Pen and because it does more. Now I do want to get a Surface Pro 3. T. I would. You like I slid that in there, right? I'm trying to get a Surface. That's why I got in there, man. Surface Pro 3. I like those two with the keyboard, the ones that they be having on Grey's Anatomy. I want to get one of those shits. I put on my lap, go to shit, walk around, get your ass a physical exam. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Let's see. Dank Delivery. He said, "We here." DJ Khaled voice. That means we here. We the best. Matter of fact, I had something for that. Here we go.
Yeah!
All right.
What? Okay!
All right. Whoa, now that shit is loud. That big blue speaker is no game. All right, it's no game. Let's see. My man Quincy Moore. What up? At Flossy Carter and T. Checking in. You root your Note 4 yet? Number sign Stream Gangsters, number sign Amazon Warriors. And no, I haven't rooted it yet. because I'm waiting to find that one stable ROM that's gonna make me do that. Because all the stuff I've seen so far, everybody talking about most of the ROMs, they're not really stable. They got a lot of nightlies out yet. I seen was it Viper ROM? One of these ROMs I was reading about on XDA. That's pretty much basically stable, but the S Pen is not working all together and all that. So no reason for me to root it and throw away all of my features that work to get a nightly build, you know, just so I could change the fonts and change up all this colorful shit. Nah, I'm gonna just wait until there's a nice solid, maybe AOKP or, you know, nice CyanogenMod, fully working ROM. And I need the S Pen to work. Otherwise, I'll just keep it stock and I'll root up all these other phones and fuck around with those here. Let's see, my man Danny Milan. Milan. I probably said that wrong. Danny Milan. I'm saying Danny Milan. You know, my bad if I'm fucking up the name. That shit was good, T, by the way. You see, fellas, I'm behind it. I'm still working this shit. But T, yeah, but that's cool, T, because I need to be getting turned up because I'm off tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I might be off the whole day if I play my cards right. I might be off the whole day. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So
yes.
The point is,
okay.
and T already told me that she making me some big giant dinner tonight. Bacon. Chicken. Ham. Okay, ham. I'm eating hard tonight, all right? Fellas, I'm eating like a king tonight. Now. T, let me do the bombs. Do the bombs get on your nerves, T? Yes
Not
or no?
all.
Okay.
So more bombs.
T said more bombs, fellas. Now, I'm fellas, you heard it for yourself. Now,
Rewind!
he said more bombs.
More bombs.
Now, I'm going to chill for a second, but I can't make any promises, all right? Let's have another shot. Because now T making me the real drinks now. I'm starting to feel it now. I had a little stuffy nose, too, earlier. I think it's all this weather change shit. Yeah. Plus, I was outside, you know, roller skating, you know, with my shorts on earlier and doing skateboard tricks, you know what I'm saying? Doing some skateboard shit, yo. The young niggas, showing these young niggas how to skateboard real quick. But I think I might be catching a little cold or something. Word. Whatever, we'll see. But let's have another shot. This is going to clear my sinuses right up. Now, my man Danny Milan, all right? Shout out to Flossy Carter. Shout out to T from Germany. You got my lip pink from CPL days ago from the Lenovo 13.3 Tablet 2 Pro. All right. So you got my... I'm all over the place here. You know, I'm all over the place. He said you got my link from a couple of days ago for the Lenovo 13. All right. Yo, all right, now, fellas, I'm reading back here. I got on sunglasses too. Y'all can't see this, but I got on some sunglasses behind here, so it's not that I can't read. You see that? Because I'm sitting under this light. Yeah. Niggas, y'all see me reading the description to all of these products. Yo, all right, I'm having my drink. Do not judge me. All right, don't judge me. All right, so my man Danny, yeah, we got the link. T, you seen that for yourself too? That the tablet, that shit looks dope. And it's 13.3 inches. Yeah. I want that, yo. All right, so Danny, don't be surprised if you see me with that in the next couple of weeks because I'm going on record right now and saying I want that. Let's see, Scott Smith. All right. Let's see, Floss Crew checking in. All right, my man Scott Smith, Floss Crew. Oh, shout out to everybody in Australia. Matter of fact, we gotta have a drink for them too, T. They down under, all right? Everybody down under. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a drink for all the cats out there in Sydney and Perth. Oh, you know, I know a little something about Australia, you know what I'm saying? Down under, all right? Floss Crew on deck. Have a drink. The T making the real shits now, all right? But we're gonna get wasted. All right, what up, Floss and T? After new pair of workout headphones, what do you recommend? Number Sign Stream Gangsters. Woo! T opening the nigga up. Alright, so Scott Smith, I recommend these, alright? The Power Beats 2, I highly recommend these for the gym. And I also recommend those, the Ludacris, the Soul joints, yo, the Hussein Bolt joints. Those are my 2 gym headphones and the SMS joints. Now, the thing about the SMS ones, those aren't the loudest ones. So if you don't have a bass boost app on your phone, those ain't the loudest ones, but those are the most comfortable. So it's 3 headphones I use at the gym. When I'm looking for comfort, I rock with the SMS joints. Like if I know I'm gonna be in the gym doing a long workout, I rock the SMS joints. The ludicrous ones are the loudest ones. If you got a bass boost app, them shits is mad loud, and they got the sweat absorption technology on the ear covers. Those are the go-to. And when I hit the treadmill, I always throw these on. Matter of fact, the last couple of times too, T, remember I had the soul joints on, then I switched to these shits. I rock the soul joints in the gym. I'm bumping music because when you benching them heavy weights, you need that loud music. But then when you get on the treadmill, you don't want no wires. So I use these. These are the wireless ones. I tuck the wire in, behind my headband on the neck, and it gives you mad freedom. T, that was alright right there. What you did on that? What you put in that shit? That shit was alright right there. That was alright right there. All right, let's see. Let's see what's next. T got me back in. All right, I see you.
Silly.
T got me back in now. I got on this winter hat, fellas. Y'all can't see it. I got on the winter hat. I don't know when I start getting turned up when I gotta take the winter hat off. Right now, it's still on.
That's what you're saying?
No. I got the winter hat on still. Once I take this off, T, that means I'm turned up. Yeah, just in case y'all want to see, I got this army, some bootleg, beat down, rugged shit on. That's the type of shit I wear in the house, though.
Your hands.
It is what it is. Okay, thanks, T. Thanks. Okay, I'll take that. Let's see. All right. So, like I said, when the hat comes off, that means it's time to party. All right. So, Ivan Mendoza. All right. You should check out them Jam Transit headphones. I'm kind of feeling them. #Stream Gangsters. T, that's your department. Jam Transit. All right, Jam Transit headphones. Now, I'm wondering, is that from like the Jam speakers? Is it the same company or is there some other shit? We'll see. All right, now, and also,
Jam Audio.
Jam Audio? Is that the same company for the Jam shits here? Okay, what they want for them shits here?
50 yucks.
50 yucks? Okay. Ivan Mendoza, I'm checking out the Jam headphones. I think I might cop. See if they got them on Amazon, yo. Because y'all already know that's my favorite site. Let's see. Now look, fellas, one bomb every couple of minutes ain't gonna hurt you, all right? And one bomb every 5 to 10 minutes ain't gonna hurt you, all right? So just calm down. My man Ethan, I know, Ethan, you hate the bombs. I understand this. My man Ethan said he hates the bombs. He said he's never watching the show again if I drop too many bombs. Ethan, I'm gonna try, Ethan, just for you. All right, I'm gonna try to not drop too many bombs. But if T keep making me these drinks, it's gonna get ugly. All right, and then y'all gonna have to do what y'all gotta do. You have to let the bombs absorb into your body. Let the bombs become one with the bombs. All right, but I won't kill you with them just yet. But just absorb them. All right. Let's see. My man, Edward Kinsley. All right. See. Did you win your waist the other day, or did you get smoked? Nah. Did I get smoked, nigga? The chances of me getting smoked out here in these streets is slim. All right. It's real slim. If you're not pushing the something crazy, the chances of me out here in these streets getting smoked, it's not gonna happen. But we never went nowhere. It was raining and shit, so we basically just been chilling in the crib, so we didn't even go nowhere. But I do got a new GoPro camera that I'm gonna set up and everything, and who knows, man? Maybe we get a couple of end of the year races in and all that. Of course, after I get the Hero #3, then the Hero #4 drops. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Matter of fact, T, you could check and see if they got that because I just copped this shit out of Target. You know what I'm saying? And I'll take that shit back immediately. I copped this shit, but then again, it's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks.
Exchange, you think?
How long they said? Was it 60 days or some shit? But it has been about a month already, so I might have to eat that one. But it is what it is. GoPro is GoPro. It is what it is. Let's see, my man, Grown. All right. Let's see. At Habsky. Let's see. Your view on the new Nexus 6 by Motorola. Will you get it? And the new Asus smartwatches. There's a lot of new smartwatches coming out right now. A lot of new smartwatches on deck. I see every other night now. I'm getting a link now for a new watch coming out. I'm not gonna OD with too many watches because I already got a few now. I think I'm actually happy with the Samsung watch. I think I'm gonna just rock this one unless I get blown away. If I see something like LG supposed to be coming out with a new LG watch, If I get blown away by something, I'll get it, and then maybe I'll just keep having to switch up. But right now I'm walking around like a dick. You know, 2 watches on like a dick. T over there looking like a dick. Also got 2 watches on. But that's how we do it, though. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. You know. And shout out to my man Jeff, because he sent me a message. He was like, he walking around at work looking like an asshole with 2 watches on. But Jeff, that's how we do it. All right, that's how we do it. And for y'all cats that want to know, look, every now and then you get a product that comes out that really gives you that James Bond feel, that Captain Kirk, Space Age, Dick Tracy, Inspector Gadget. Depends on how old you are. Some of these names you might not know. You know what I'm saying? But every now and then a new tech product comes out that gives you that feel like you some kind of special agent. Like the last time I had that feel was with the Google Glass. When the Google Glass came out, when I walk around with my Google Glass on, I literally be feeling like if I'm in the future and niggas around me is like in the past. You know what I'm saying? This Samsung watch right now, I ain't gonna front. After rocking it for a couple of days, this is starting to give me that feeling of being in the future again. Especially when you leave your note at home and you got no phone on you, and this is now your complete phone with text messages and everything you can do on your phone. Not everything, but GPS, music, text messaging, all of this shit without having the phone. This is all built into the watch, and the watch looks sick. Now, don't get me wrong. I know this is not the first watch that you could use as a phone. It's not the first one. But this is by far the sickest one. All right, this is the sickest one, and that curved display. Now, shout out to my man too. I forgot his name. My man said he just bought this shit and he took it back because it was too big. Look, my dude. It depends on who you are, how you dress. Look, if you're walking around with a 3-piece suit on, you know what I'm saying, suede socks and all that. Yeah, this might be too big. All right, now I'm not saying you. I'm not saying my man who's the dude who said. I'm not talking about you personally, but I'm saying if you're one of those dudes that you walking around and you know you dress with the smooth man style and all that, yeah, this might be too big, but not for me. Stupid, not for me. All right, with me. Personally, I could even use it a little bit bigger. If it was a little bit bigger and it wrapped around a little bit more, like if it was a full wraparound, I would still rock that.
So sick though.
It's T. Let me tell y'all something. Yesterday night, me and T decided to drink some Moscato, you know, some wine. We just decided to sit back and cool out. 2 nights in a row, actually. All right, so let me tell you about the liquor store first, fellas. I'm up in the liquor store. So my man O hit me up on the text message. So now I paid with my debit card. The dude, the clerk, the liquor store's empty. It's just me, T, and the clerk. So my man O hit me up with a text message. I'm hitting him back. I'm using the watch. I'm typing on the watch. The dude behind
a smooth lean with it.
You see how I was? I knew he was watching. So I did a little bit. I did a little bit hard. I knew he was watching. So I leaned over a little bit. I sent him the text message from the watch. The dude was clocking mad hard. He had that look of like, that shit ain't really real. He didn't think it was real. He thought it was fake, yo. Until he seen me hit that button, zap, and the message went through him. And I was like, yo, I already said that.
Immediately that we went grocery.
Immediately. Oh, that was the same night. Then we left. All right, so the liquor store is right across the street from the supermarket. So we left the liquor store. We went to the supermarket. Now, shout out let me tell y'all something about this dude that work in the liquor store. Work in the supermarket. There's this Asian guy. There's 3 Asian guys in the supermarket. 2 of them is mad cool. One of them is a short Asian guy. That's T's little friend because that's no, not Gucci belt. Talk about the shortest one.
Yeah.
That's your friend that always tease you. Shout out to everybody that followed me on Instagram. Remember that picture I took when T tried to be superhero and take the towels off the top roll and the whole shit collapsed here?
I wasn't there.
Yeah, okay. So the short guy, that's T's little friend. He never lets T forget about that. He always like, yo, whenever T comes in the store, he's like, yo, I'm watching you. All right, don't break up my store. I'm watching you. But he's cool. Like we all trolling each other, having mad fun. The second guy is an older Asian guy. He's mad cool too. He's just he be cracking a few jokes here and there too. And the third guy now, let me tell you about the third Asian guy that works there. We call him Gucci belt. All right, this nigga be rocking the Gucci belt. That's badass, Gucci belt. But the nigga, he's mad angry. Like the nigga never smile. He's every time you see him in there, if there's no customers, he got like a tablet or something. He watching TV, and he got one of those. You probably never even heard of the name of it. One of those Asian tablets, because niggas in them Asian cats be having shit that's light years of the shit that ahead of what we have. I'll never forget, I went to go get a tattoo one day from the Asian people on Jamaica Avenue, and I came in there with my phone. And I had the newest Sprint phone that was out, the one that had the spin around screen. And I had the shit, and I was like, "Yo, I was with Vic, so I'm stunting on Vic like, yo, you never seen this shit spin around screen joint." And the Asian lady that works there was like, "Oh yeah, that's the same phone. I had that about 6 months ago when I lived in China. I had that phone 6 months ago, the same one." So I'm like, "Nah, you ain't have this one. This shit just dropped, yo." She's like, "Let me see it." She spin the shit around, hit menu, went to the settings, like, "Oh no, yeah, this is the same one." So you already know, cats that's in the tech game know that a lot of shit that we get out here in the States, this shit is not the newest shit on the planet, though. So don't think that, you know what I'm saying, that everything that you see out here is the first time. A lot of shit it is, but a lot of shit it ain't. Anyway, so my man Gucci Belt, he always, that's his name, yo. My man Gucci Belt, he always got a tablet, he always watching TV on the tab and all that, whatever. So whenever I see him, he does not smile, he doesn't say nothing, he don't talk to me. T goes out of her way to say hello to him, to make this nigga say hello. But the funny thing is, when I'm not there, T go there by himself, he always asks T, yo, how I'm doing or where I'm at. Yeah. And T be like, yo, both of y'all niggas is two macho men niggas. Like, y'all niggas do not say hello to each other. Y'all niggas just be ice grilling each other, but y'all niggas like each other. And I ain't confront Gucci Bella's my man, yo. That's my dude. I like this nigga. So now, serious nigga. Yo, I like this nigga. This nigga mad serious. So now I go up in the supermarket. Now, I know Gucci Belt is into technology and shit. I know this already. So now we online, we paying for the shit. He, T putting the shit in the bags and all that. So I pull out the